This isn't a history lesson, but no one ever talks about the next 30 seconds. 1937, Finland are dominating the track. Swedish coach Gösta Holmér has a radical theory. He pulls his runners off the track and throws them into the woods. No lanes, no laps, but a natural method that wasn't just a workout. It was a psychological breakthrough that in 1942 fueled Gunder Hägg's 10 world records in a single summer. The session was called speed play, more commonly known as Fartlek. Today I'm out on a traditional style fartlek, and this is the first burst of speed, which is 400 metres a half marathon pace. But what is fartlek? Modern fartlek is often described as basically sprinting from one lamppost to the other. At its core, it's one continuous run where you vary speed, mixing faster bursts with easier jogging rest periods. It can be performed on or off the track, or even on a treadmill, and can be unstructured or structured. I'll break down some of those structured sessions a little bit later in the video.
Okay, this rock. Go from here. Half marathon pace, 400 metres.
Holmér's original sessions were significantly more grueling and structured than most people realise. He instructed his runners to use a 3-kilometre forest loop, and the original blueprint was 12 kilometres of total running with 5k worth of speed broken into intervals of various distances. Holmér told his athletes, run fast when the instinct moved them and slower to recover.
Soft sand.
With fartlek, you let the terrain dictate when to speed up and when to slow down. Holmér wanted his athletes to develop a psychological on-off switch. He believed that by playing with the speed in the natural environment, like running over roots, pine needles and hills, the athletes would avoid the mental burnout of the track while naturally strengthening their ankles and lungs.
5k pace, just finished, 400 metres. This is completely flooded. To change the plan, start heading back.
For me, fartlek is the ultimate reset button. It's perfectly suited for returning to speed work, say after an injury or at the start of a training block, or maybe on days when you're feeling under the weather, as I was on this run, having picked up a cold at my last race and my sleep has suffered from it. Fartlek provides freedom. It takes the anxiety out of training. There's no pressure to hit a specific split or hold a precise pace. You just run.
Get another 400 done here along the beach.
Think of it like this. If a runner was a musician, track intervals is like going into the studio to record the next single. Everything has to be perfect, timed, polished. But fartlek is like a jam session. It's raw, improvised and creative, and many great tunes manifested out of people who just entered the environment and played.
So we're at 2.4k worth of speed. And Muddy Hill was very tough. So that's taking a bit out of me. And my shoes. 8.82k, and altogether it's to be a 12k run. I'm gonna do 2k, maybe 1.5 a half marathon pace. See how it goes. Well, it's going to be a longer one, half marathon pace, and we start downhill. Give ourselves a fighting chance. Let's go.
While I'm using the original 1930s instinct method, modern running has evolved several structured fartleks that have become legendary in their own right. You have the Mona Fartlek, a 20-minute ladder of decreasing intervals that tests your top end speed. Then there's the Deek Fartlek, which uses float recoveries to teach your body to clear lactate while still moving fast. And then there's the Kenyan Fartlek, often a brutal one-on, one-off cycle that has built some of the greatest marathoners in history.
Sorry, 1.6 if you didn't hear that. 4k worth of speed done. Okay, 1k to go. Gonna try 5 by 200. That equals a k, so 200 on a 5k pace, 200 off. Let's go. Now, all done.
I hope you found this useful and maybe even interesting. It's nearly 100 years since Holmér told his athletes, run fast when the instinct moves you and slower to recover. That's really the whole philosophy. Thank you for watching.